This is Platinum Northwest TV News. Good evening and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Philadelphia Mangoeng. Let's take a look now at the leading top stories. First up, the Northwest Agriculture Department has confirmed the foot and mouth disease outbreak, and the NPA granted court order in an illegal mining case. In the business news, South Africa looks set to leave the grey list as the FATF plans its final visit. And in the sports news, Sundowns secure historic FIFA Club World Cup win and top Group F. We begin near the Provincial Department of Agriculture and Rural Development announced on Tuesday that there has been a foot and mouth disease epidemic in the JB Marks municipality in the Dr. Kenneth Kaunda region in the Northwest province. In the first instance, a private veterinarian who had visited a farm and noticed questionable indicators notified the government. Samples were gathered by the state vet and forwarded to the Onderstepoort Vet Institute for disease testing. Another incident was detected at an abattoir in Madibeng. The clinical signs of the affected animals were missed at ante-mortem inspection, but were detected on the slaughter line during the meat inspection process. All of the farms connected to the Gauteng outbreak have been identified by the department, and samples of those farms were being taken for analysis. Until the test results are received, all of these farms are under precautionary quarantine. In other news, the Asset Forfeiture Unit of the National Prosecuting Authority in the Northwest Division have secured a preservation order from the Northwest High Court. Now, the order granted on the 13th of June relates to approximately 39.058 metric tons of gold-bearing material valued at an estimated 16 million rand. The material is alleged to be the process of unlawful activities and instrumentalities of offences listed in Schedule 1 of the Prevention of Organised Crime Act 121 of 1998. Now, the order follows investigation into illegal mining operations carried out between 2016 and 2020. During this period, certain suspects and entities reportedly transported GBM from a dormant mine to a processing plant in Stilfontein near Klerksdorp, where it was refined. Now, the suspects operated without a valid refining license. The accused have been arrested and are expected to appear in court on the 2nd of July. In more news, on Tuesday, Deputy President Paul Mashatile arrived in Moscow in the Russian Federation on a working visit aimed at strengthening bilateral economic and trade ties between South Africa and the Kremlin. Now, the Deputy President was received by Deputy Head of State Protocol Andrei Mialev, Deputy Director of the African Department Andrei Stolarov, and International Relations and Cooperation Deputy Minister Alvin Buertes. The visit of the Deputy President will focus on enhancing economic cooperation between the two countries in sectors such as agriculture, automotive, energy and mining industries, as well as science and technology cooperation. Moving on to international news now, dozens of Palestinians were killed as they sought food in Gaza yesterday, according to local health officials, in what appears to be the deadliest single incident so far. Dr. Marwan Al-Hams, the director of the field hospitals in Gaza, told NBC News that Palestinians were attacked by Israeli forces as they wanted to collect aid near Al-Talia in the area of Khan Yunis on Tuesday. Israeli forces have allegedly killed more than 100 Palestinians trying to collect aid from the controversial new US and Israeli-backed group, the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, in a little more than just 3 weeks. And with that, let's take a look now at the business news. In the business news, the Financial Action Task Force is expected to conduct an on-site visit in South Africa, which is the final step before a country can be considered for removal from the grey list. South Africa has made significant progress in completing all the required 22 recommended action items outlined in the action plan adopted when the country was grey-listed back in 2023. The country was grey-listed due to deficiencies in its anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing regime. Now, National Treasury Advisor Ishmael Monomiat has commended the increased efforts of law enforcement agencies. And that's all from the business news. Your sports update follows next. In soccer news, Mamelodi Sundowns made history yesterday by securing their first ever victory at a FIFA Club World Cup, defeating South Korean side Ulsan HD 1-0 in their opening Group F encounter. The crucial win saw Ikram Reyners find the back of the net, which put South African champions at the top of their group following a goalless draw between Borussia Dortmund and Fluminense earlier in the day. Now, Reyners scored for the Sundawana in the 36th minute after a perfect through ball from Lucas Ribeiro. Coach Miguel Cardoso praised their first half performance and stressed the importance of maintaining their lead. Moving on to cricket news now, the South African women's cricket team secured a comprehensive 166-run victory over the West Indies in the final one-day international, resulting in a 2-1 series win. The match held at the 3Ws Oval in Barbados was affected by rain delays, but ultimately proceeded as scheduled. The visitors set a strong target after batting first, scoring 278 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in 45 overs and 1 ball. Opening batter Laura Volvaert and Tasman Brits contributed significantly, notably forming 184-run partnership. Brits posted an individual score of 101 of 91 balls, including 8 fours and 4 sixes, marking her 4th ODI century. Multiple rain interruptions affected South Africa's progression toward a competitive total. And that's where we're going to have to leave it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. The team will be standing by tomorrow evening. Till then, good night and take care.